All right, after this latest dump, I remembered a video that I saw a while ago. I thought I'd go revisit it. Look at Ivanka's face, her demeanor, and her voice when she mentions her bed.
Okay, this is a room that nobody's probably walked into for the past 10 plus years. It's a little time capsule, if you notice by the Madonna clock and
Very smiling.
my interesting attempt at color painting, the homage to Poison and Motley Crue,
Wow.
the 90210 posters, little, I think they were trading cards that were stickers, and the Bon Jovi sort of wall. This was my bed. It's a little small for me now. Probably why I don't stay in here anymore, but yeah.
And what floor are we on?
Oh.
We are on the 68th floor.
She just
Not a bad view to wake up to.
She just disassociated herself. That's what that was. Here we got a document talking about how Trump personally threatened to disappear someone like he did to a 12-year-old, and that he was capable of taking out her entire family. Also, this one's particularly interesting. Looks like Epstein is the architect of the alt-right pipeline on 4chan. Yes, where fucking QAnon started. Isn't that something? In fact, Moot, the guy that launched /POL/ launched it pretty much on the same day he met with Epstein. Yeah. After yesterday, that dump, when we saw the Calendar Girls auction at Mar-a-Lago, this picture makes a lot more sense. What did you say? This man you see here, he's the one who made the Melania film. Now, according to this, the E-ring, right, is still being ran and funded today. I'll bet you anything, Kushner is probably the one in charge of that. Here you got former Attorney General William Barr mentioned. Allegedly he was present for an assault. And of course, if you remember, Barr came in and immediately ended the Mueller investigation into Trump's connection to Russia in the 2016 election. Which begs the question, did Trump blackmail Barr into ending the investigation? I wonder. Now, in an interview with FBI agents, a survivor told agents that Ghislaine Maxwell presented her to Donald Trump, making clear that she was available. This isn't a tip. This is an FBI 302, an interview with agents. Yes. So this is a witness list from a civil Epstein case identifying people who may have had knowledge of Epstein's finances and his abuse. What stands out is that most entries list only knowledge, but a few, like Jenny Saunders, are describing as having an active role, including arranging travel for underage girls to and from Epstein Island. Also, you see these redactions here? That's completely illegal. Yeah. This has nothing to do with America, but apparently a sultan wanted to replace his bionic meat with a new Swiss version. What the fuck, dude? Yikes. More redactions. Pam Bondi protecting Trump. Here we got a flight log with John Roberts. Not exactly sure which John Roberts it is, but could it be the guy on the Supreme Court? I don't know. He is just as bad as Clarence Thomas when it comes to corruption now, isn't he? Yikes. Now this here, first-hand testimony from a girl who says Trump sold her into trafficking. It's 32 pages. I'm not going to go through it. This is the case number at the top there. If you want to look for it yourself, you can go through it. Nothing good. Now, the next 4 files I'm going to show you is from a child's journal describing in first person some truly horrific shit. They also include sonograms. Yes. Which is this right here. And in this journal, this particular file, page 16, down the bottom right here, this child talks about Ivana. You came out of your divorce with dignity and pride, and that's how I would like to come out of mine. The child writes, does this lady know you can't have any dignity if you've been with him? I know I have none, only Skittles. Now, what you're looking at is throughout this child's journal, they're writing like kind of like in code like this. So the way you would read it is it's 2 words down. So like So you got like at the try and see. So you got here, if I'm pointing, so you can see, like the D, right, and then the next letter would be O, and then it would be E, and then it'll be S. So does. That's how this whole thing's written. It's like written in code, pretty much. But yeah. So if you look up this file here, you see the number at the top there. Go down to the bottom left corner. And what that says right there is that, like Mar-a-Lago and where I'd see Mr. Joe and Mrs. Ann. But if you follow me on Twitter, it's all on my timeline. Things explained and the links to these. This is one of the more disturbing things I read through, and it's just wicked creepy how like they got like coded, like how the girl was writing in coded language like that and stuff, and it just the amount of things that are in it. But yeah, it turns pretty much looking like they had their own like camp where they were just breeding. Anyway, good talk.